Nobody cares about your career. Shift your mindset to take charge of your career. In today's competitive job market, to stand out, you need more than just your skills and experience. In fact, you need to understand one fundamental truth: nobody cares about your career as much as you do. While this insight is initially jarring, it's actually empowering. It shifts the focus from expecting others to advance your career to taking charge of your own professional journey. By adopting this mindset, you'll learn to create genuine value, build a meaningful personal brand, and foster quality connections. You'll embrace continuous learning and adaptability as essential tools for growth. Most importantly, you'll discover how to take full ownership of your career path. These principles form the foundation for not just surviving but thriving in the modern workplace. This speed read explores how you can transform your approach and unlock your true professional potential. Let's go. The mindset shift from self-focus to value creation. Do you ever find yourself at your desk, staring at your computer screen, feeling stuck in your career? It's common to believe that someone out there must have all the answers, that there's an expert who knows exactly how to make you successful. But this mindset is actually holding you back. So stop waiting for your fairy godmother to wave the magic wand and transform your professional life. No one is going to hand you the career of your dreams. You, and only you, are the architect of your success. Reflect on times when you've relied on others to solve your problems at work. Maybe you waited for your manager to notice your hard work and offer you a promotion, or expected HR to provide the perfect training program to boost your skills. Often, these situations lead to disappointment and a feeling of powerlessness. Now, imagine flipping that scenario. Instead of waiting for others to create opportunities, you actively start looking for ways to add value to your organization. You notice an inefficient process in your department and take the initiative to streamline it. You don't wait for permission or recognition, you simply do it because you see the potential for improvement. This shift from self-focus to value creation is transformative. It's no longer about what others can do for you, but what you can contribute. You become the driving force of your own career, taking charge of your growth and development. Consider the case of a junior employee frustrated with the lack of networking opportunities in her company. Instead of complaining or waiting for HR to organize events, she took matters into her own hands. She started a monthly lunch series where colleagues from different departments could meet and share ideas. Not only did this create value for the entire organization, but it also positioned her as a proactive leader. Remember, you are the expert on yourself. Nobody else knows your strengths, weaknesses, and aspirations as well as you do. Embrace this knowledge and use it to your advantage. If you're not satisfied with your current role, don't wait for someone else to fix it. Assess your skills, identify areas for improvement, and, most importantly, take action. This mindset shift also means taking responsibility for your mistakes and learning from them. When you mess up, and you will, don't look for someone to blame or rescue you. Own it, fix it, and grow from the experience. By focusing on creating value rather than waiting to receive it, you become indispensable. Your worth isn't determined by your job title or the approval of others, but by the impact you make. This approach not only benefits your organization but also fuels your personal and professional growth. Remember that it's you who's in the driver's seat. Your unique combination of skills, experiences, and perspectives is your greatest asset. Use it to create value, solve problems, and make a difference. Embrace disruption and craft your vision in a world that often pushes for conformity. Your greatest asset is your uniqueness. It's time to break free from the status quo and chart your own course. This isn't just about being different for the sake of it, but about authentically pursuing what makes you happy and fulfilled in your career. Imagine yourself at a crossroads. One path leads to a stable, predictable job at a large corporation. The other leads to a startup with an uncertain future but exciting potential. The safe choice might seem appealing, but remember, disruption is where growth happens. Take Sarah, a recent graduate who chose to join a small tech startup instead of accepting an offer from a prestigious firm. The startup's environment was chaotic, with long hours and constantly shifting priorities. But in that chaos, Sarah found immense opportunity. She wore multiple hats, learned diverse skills, and had direct access to company leaders. Within a year, she gained more experience than many of her peers in larger companies. Of course, embracing disruption doesn't mean you have to join a startup. Instead, it means being open to change and seeking out challenges, regardless of your environment. If you're in a large company, look for ways to innovate within your role. Propose new projects, volunteer for cross-functional teams, or find inefficiencies you can improve. Along the way, you'll encounter people who think they know what's best for you. They might push you toward traditional paths or discourage you from taking risks. While it's important to listen to advice, remember that you're the expert on your own aspirations and capabilities. Trust your instincts and have the courage to pursue what excites you. To guide you through the ups and downs of your career, you need a personal vision. You don't need to have your entire life mapped out, but you do need to have a North Star that keeps you focused and motivated, especially when things get tough. Your vision doesn't need to be grandiose. It could be as simple as becoming the go-to expert in your field or creating a product that solves a specific problem. The key is that it's meaningful to you and gives you a sense of purpose. Consider Mark, a mid-level manager who felt stuck in his career. He took time to reflect on what truly mattered to him and realized his passion was mentoring others. He crafted a vision of becoming a leadership coach. This vision guided his decisions, from the projects he took on to the skills he developed. Even when faced with setbacks, his vision kept him motivated and moving forward. Your vision will evolve as you grow and gain new experiences. That's not only okay, it's expected. The important thing is to have something that inspires you and pushes you beyond your current limits. Failure equals learning in your career journey. You'll encounter many obstacles and setbacks. It's not these challenges that define you, but how you respond to them. Embracing failure as a learning opportunity is essential for your personal and professional growth. Picture this scenario. You've just pitched an innovative idea to your team, but it's met with skepticism and ultimately rejected. Your first instinct might be to feel discouraged or embarrassed. But what if you viewed this moment not as a failure, but as a valuable learning experience? Alex, a marketing professional, proposed a bold new campaign that fell flat. Instead of retreating, he sought feedback from colleagues, analyzed where the pitch went wrong, and used those insights to refine the idea. 3 months later, he presented a revised version that was not only approved, but became one of the company's most successful campaigns. This example illustrates a fundamental truth: failing equals learning. Each misstep provides an opportunity to gain deeper insights about yourself, your work, and your goals. It's through these experiences that you expand your capabilities and become smarter about managing your career. Let go of the myth of perfection. It's an unrealistic standard that often holds people back from taking necessary risks. Instead, adopt a mantra like, if I can lose, I can win. If I can't lose, I'll never win. Repeat this to yourself whenever doubt creeps in or you feel reluctant to step out of your comfort zone. Of course, failure comes in various forms and sizes. You might experience small daily setbacks or major project failures. The key is not to let these moments keep you down. Use them as motivation to ask yourself important questions like, what could I have done differently? Or, how can I improve next time? Being able to openly discuss your failures is a sign of maturity and intellectual honesty. It demonstrates your ability to learn, assess situations, and adapt. Jamie, a tech entrepreneur, openly shared the story of his first failed startup at an industry conference. Instead of diminishing his reputation, this honesty earned respect from peers and investors, leading to new opportunities. If you haven't made mistakes, you likely haven't pushed yourself enough. You haven't stretched beyond your comfort zone or explored the edges of your potential. Don't let the fear of failure hold you back from being all in and discovering your true capabilities. Develop the habit of reflecting on your failures. After a setback, take time to analyze what went wrong without judgment. Be kind to yourself for trying, but honest about where you could improve. This practice will help you build resilience and turn each failure into a stepping stone for future success. By reframing failure as an essential part of your professional journey, you'll develop a more resilient, adaptable, and ultimately successful approach to your career. What it takes to be great at work. Being great at work isn't about having all the answers or never making mistakes. Rather, it's about how you navigate the professional landscape, handle challenges, and continuously improve. Let's explore some key habits that can help you excel at whatever job you're in. Imagine you're starting a new job at a fast-paced tech company. The environment is dynamic and expectations are high. Your success here won't depend only on your technical skills, but also on how you conduct yourself and respond to various situations. One of your first projects involves collaborating with team members from different departments. You quickly realize that being great at work often comes down to applying common sense and not being difficult to work with. You make an effort to communicate clearly, meet deadlines, and support your colleagues. This straightforward approach helps you build a positive reputation within the company. As weeks pass, you encounter a challenging situation. A project you're leading faces unexpected hurdles, and tensions rise within the team. This is where your ability to respond rather than react becomes crucial. Instead of lashing out or placing blame, you take a step back, assess the situation calmly, and work with your team to find solutions. Your measured response not only resolves the issue but also earns you respect from your colleagues and superiors. In another instance, you make a significant error in a client presentation. It's embarrassing, and your first instinct is to deflect or make excuses. But you remember that being great at work also means owning your mistakes. You acknowledge the error, take responsibility, and present a plan to correct it. This display of accountability turns a potential setback into an opportunity to demonstrate your integrity and problem-solving skills. As you progress in your role, you encounter ambiguous situations where the right course of action isn't always clear. For example, you're tasked with a project where you could either play it safe with guaranteed modest results or take a riskier approach with potentially higher rewards. This requires careful consideration and the ability to make informed decisions without always having all the information. Being great at work is an ongoing process. Some days you excel, while others are more challenging. The key is to remain committed to growth and learning. You actively seek feedback, reflect on your experiences, and continuously work on improving your skills and approach. By focusing on these aspects, you not only improve your performance but also become more adept at handling various work situations and people. This approach serves you well throughout your career, helping you to stand out and succeed in any professional environment. Taking charge in a sea of change is inevitable. Your new boss may have different expectations, or your industry might be evolving rapidly. Instead of resisting these changes, embrace them as opportunities for growth. Solwa, a marketing specialist, found her department merging with sales. Rather than panicking, she saw this as a chance to expand her skill set. She volunteered for cross-functional projects, learning about sales strategies while applying her marketing expertise. Her proactive approach not only helped her manage the change, but also positioned her as a valuable team member in the new structure. Now imagine you've just joined a company that's undergoing a major restructuring. Your role is shifting, and uncertainty hangs in the air. While it might feel nerve-wracking, this is the perfect moment to take charge of your career. Taking charge means staying in motion. When faced with challenges, avoid the temptation to stand still or retreat. Think of Mark, an IT professional whose company was transitioning to a new technology platform. Instead of clinging to old systems, Mark dove into learning the new technology. His willingness to adapt and grow made him an invaluable resource during the transition. And embrace the difficult moments. They're your greatest teachers. When Lona, a project manager, encountered a failing initiative, she didn't shy away. She dug deep, analyzed what went wrong, and used those insights to improve her future projects. Her leaning into the rough attitude turned a potential setback into a catalyst for her professional development. Remember, you can't control every change, but you can control your reaction to it. Stay focused on your goals, be willing to adapt, and keep learning. By taking this approach, you'll not only be weathering change, you'll be using it to propel your career forward. In this ever-changing work landscape, your ability to stay flexible, learn continuously, and maintain a positive attitude will set you apart. Take charge of your career by embracing change, staying in motion, and viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. Your career is in your hands. Make the most of it. Final summary. The main takeaway of this speed read to Nobody Cares About Your Career by Erika Andersen is that nobody cares about your career as much as you do. So take charge of your career trajectory and don't wait for someone else to do it for you. By shifting your focus from self to value creation, you'll become indispensable in any workplace. Embrace disruption, craft a personal vision, and view failures as learning opportunities to continuously grow and adapt. Develop key habits like applying common sense, responding thoughtfully to challenges, and owning your mistakes for you and your team to thrive. Finally, stay flexible, learn continuously, and turn your challenges into opportunities for growth in order to optimize your career trajectory. Okay, that's it for this speed read. We hope you enjoyed it. If you can, please take the time to subscribe. We always appreciate your feedback. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.